You can't compare Nigerian criminality to Ghana.
Yeah.
It's a fact. And the whole world, everybody can attest to what I am saying.
Welcome to Vicinfluential Podcast. If today is your first time coming across my video, please, I ask you to subscribe and share this video to be part of our growing community. Again, to help us reach as wider audience as possible. You know, lately we started a little series of correcting the constant tarnishing of Nigerian image that has been going on by our African brothers and sisters. This thing is not right, but I understand why they're doing it because they cannot help themselves, which is also okay. But we have to address it because there is time to address it because it's been going on for as long as it takes. And when you meet a foreigner, tells the foreigner, or when talking to the foreigner will tell you, "Oh, are you Nigerian? You guys are this, you guys are that." It happens every day in a taxi. When you're having a small conversation with the taxi driver said, "You're Nigerian, but you're quiet. You guys are not quiet. I heard that you guys are not quiet." This is what our fellow Africans have embedded into their head. You know, they do it. Why I'm saying our fellow Africans? Because you will go to internet, you will see 90% of this video are done by our African brothers and African sisters, which doesn't make any sense. So I'm not saying that Nigerians don't commit crime everywhere they domicile because they are human beings. This is what human beings do. And that is why there is law everywhere to protect life and property. Even as that, people still commit crime everywhere. Every nationalities in their country, outside of their country, they commit crime. But my problem now is, why is it always Nigerians? When something happens, they say Nigeria. You know, I've come to see some videos. When you see videos like this, they don't want to verify because they want clicks. So it will be easier to say that guy is a Nigerian before even verifying because they want clicks. You understand? So, but it doesn't make any sense. So we started a series to correct this stupid narrative and invite most of these nationalities that always do this. If they would like to come and back up their claims, you know, it's just come and have a healthy debate. Come with your screenshot. Come with your anything that you have to prove that these people are doing this thing more than your community. I'm not saying that we're doing it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that we're sent. But those people that continue to say that their citizens, their nationals, their brothers and sisters are sent, when you invite them to come and have a healthy debate with their screenshots, they come. Any of them that will come, just like the videos I'm going to show you, any of them that will come, what they will do is they will exaggerate the issue, shout on top of their lungs to let it be like, you know, I am shouting more than you, so I have to be right, without figures, without numbers, or anything to verify what they're talking about. It doesn't make any sense.
In Dubai,
Yes.
when they arrest somebody and they take that person to the police custody and they do investigation, they ask that person, "Where are you from?" The person will say, "I'm from Ghana."
Okay.
When they will do further investigation, they'll get to know the person is a Nigerian using a Ghanaian passport.
Okay. Nigerians are not your problems, but you will always find a vibrant Nigerian, a Nigerian that wants to make progress. And if that is a threat to you, and then so be it. But we are going to address this issue because it's not healthy. This is demarcating Nigerians. And when the Nigerians want to do something, you will see. I understand that the policymakers have more sense than you do. But this thing, common saying on the street, "Oh, you're a Nigerian. Wow, I'm hearing this, I'm hearing that." If it happens to somebody like me, I will know what to say back. But it's getting into other nationalities' head, people that are not Africans or people that are maybe Europeans or anybody. They think this before they meet a Nigerian. It doesn't make any sense. and we are going to correct it. Now, I had a podcast with a Ghanaian brother, and we were having a healthy conversation. So he started with Olosho, the prostitutes that have been going on in Ghana is Nigerians that are Nigerians committing so crime. Now, I'm not saying that Nigerians don't do that, but now have to check numbers, okay? Because remember that Jesus Christ had 12 disciples and one sold him. So there's always going to be Judas in everywhere you go. So I'm not excusing that. But now, here is where the problem is. If 230 million Nigerians and you find only 15 of them doing shady things, you also go to Ghana, for instance, because this podcast was with a Ghanaian guy. You also go to Ghana, having a 35 million population. You also see same numbers of people doing something. There is crisis in Ghana. There is a very big problem in Ghana. Do you understand this? Now, if you are having 10 people doing shady things in Nigeria and you have, even if it's only 4 or only 5 you have in Ghana, there is still massive problem in Ghana.
We can sit in a country and somebody move out from his country causing atrocities in your country.
Like what?
You know the
I
funny thing?
I set an example that
I'll
a
make
lady was
very
killed.
Nice example.
A lady was killed. And the guy that he was arrested was a Nigerian, an Igbo guy. And not that. In our universities, Hassan Ayariga got evidence from students that he presented to the national security. That is why the beef was between Hassan Ayariga and the Igbo king. Okay, let me tell you something.
Sorry to cut you short. The evidence is got from the university. What was the evidence?
It was videos that the occultism and the evil thing that is going on in university. It is done by these Nigerians, the Igbo guys.
Okay, so the evidence has the name of the people that are doing it.
How? Let me tell you something. Okay, when a crime happens here, and they are going for Nigeria, do they have a list that they go in for that they are looking for you?
No.
No, answer my question first.
No.
Do they call your name?
You didn't answer my question.
There is
I
evidence.
don't understand. I don't understand.
I said,
Let me ask my question. Hold on. I have a question. Wait, chill.
Listen to me.
Okay,
Chill.
but
Hold on.
wait.
No, let me
Chill.
land. I made that. I made that statement.
Okay.
Listen,
Yeah.
I am telling you, when an incident happened in UAE here, and they made mention this thing that happened is a Nigerian guy.
Who made the mention? That's the question I'm asking.
Okay, why is it that police always chase after Nigerians?
Police don't always chase after
after
Nigerians.
Nigerians.
Okay,
Yes.
that is you and I. You are working in the same company. Even when a police officer come there, and sometimes I used to play games. I say Nigerian. He can sit in the car, look at me like this, and nod his head.
No.
What is the reason why?
No. See,
When you say you are Nigerian,
hold on.
do they arrest you?
Hold on.
No.
Wait. Do you
Stereotype.
if you are talking to somebody and you mention your name or you mention nationality and the person sit back and do like this, what does it tell you?
I don't know.
Okay,
It
you
can be anything.
pretend as if you
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
It's not pretense.
You pretend as if you don't know. You pretend
I
as if
don't
you
know.
don't know.
Bro, wait.
I'm not
It is
in
not
his mind.
pretense.
Okay.
It is not pretense.
And this gets to every other African country that sees Nigeria as a big threat. Oh, Nigerians, like South Africa, Nigerians are selling too much drug to our kids. Nigeria, how is it that your citizens are having drug problem, becoming addicts? Nigerians are not becoming addicts. I don't know how to explain this thing, but this cannot go on. You understand? It cannot go on. I have been, for instance, coming to this place now. I was in bus, right? Coming to this place. I took a public transport coming to this place. You know, here they will have government officials sometimes that will come into the bus to check who paid for the bus, like who tapped his or her card on the bus before coming out. The bus that I was in, there was this 5 Asians. I don't want to say the nationality, but 5 Asians and 1 African. They are going to give you fine. It's not going to be a big problem. This is how they do it. They're not going to arrest you. They will just give you fine and you pay for that fine. If they give you fine, you cannot leave that country without paying for that fine. Now, you're not going to see anybody saying plenty bullshit about this. I am a Nigerian right now. I'm not going to say that guy was a Ghanaian or that guy was from a Kenyan, this thing. But I guarantee you that another African, if it's another African that saw that thing, there was many Africans there. Somebody's coming here right now to do this podcast. That person is going to say a Nigerian. So this is like a common phrase. Let's continue to blame them. Let's continue to tarnish their image. Let's continue to, whenever there is faults or whenever there is problem being committed by an African, let's just say it's a Nigerian. Like somebody told them that you have to be doing this. You have to be doing this. You get? Now, I am here doing this thing, now addressing this issue. It looks like, okay, this guy is always saying Ghana, or this guy is always saying South Africa, or this guy is always saying this. But I'm addressing it now because somebody has to address it. I'm talking about this issue now because it has been going on for so long time that now people see if somebody see me in the street, it happens that I have to introduce myself to the person. The person will say, oh, you're a Nigerian. I had this. You're a Nigerian. I had this. And I guarantee you, when you hear something like this, ask the person who told you this. You will hear, I used to work with this, one of my Kenyan colleague, Cameroon colleague, Ghanaian colleague. I don't get it. I'm not getting how the whole world, we have how many countries all over the world. Now, Nigeria all of a sudden becomes a problem. Nigeria is not packing your resources. Nigeria is not the people lobbying your government officials to be passing useless policies in your countries. It happened in my country also. It's not Nigerians that will come to your country, lobby your politician to pass bill that is going to harm you, that is going to affect your future. These are not Nigerians doing this. Nigerians are not the ones mining your goods, mining your natural resources and taking it to their country. Nigerians are not the ones that their foreign policy is to subjugate you. Now, these people that are doing this thing are the people propagating this narrative, this negative narrative in your head to find your brother, always say Nigeria, 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 this, and leave the major problem that is going on in your backyard. Focus in Nigeria. Let's just focus in Nigeria and destabilize West Africa. Let's forget what is going on in Ghana. Let's forget how many billions of dollars that is being taken from our gold we cannot account for. Let's just focus Nigeria. Nigeria is our problem. Let's just say Igbo man is my problem. Let's just go to South Africa and say Nigerians are selling good. Let's just go to Kenya and say Nigerians are doing this, Nigerians are doing that. You get? Nigerians are not your government officials. Let's start with that. Why is your country also backwards? Have you got to ask yourself this question? How do you have so much natural resources? I know you are lazy. You cannot do this kind of investigation. You cannot do a basic research. How is it that you have this amount of natural resources you have and your country is still backwards? Now, you are going to say, but Nigeria is not developed. Nigeria is still backwards. You cannot say that because you've already in your head, all of your argument is Nigeria is hell. Nigeria is not good. So this now cannot be your argument. Remove it. So since I am not sent, I've already agreed that I'm not sent. You that are saying that you are sent, how is it that with everything that you have, human capital, you are 60-something million if it's South Africa, you are 30-something million if it's Ghana, you are 70 million if it's Tanzania, 90 million if it's Ethiopia. You know, with all your population, with your natural resources, why are you still here? When they say Africa is poor, they will not say except Ghana. When they say Africa is poor, they will not say except South Africa. These are not Nigerians doing this. These are your politicians. So why are your politicians making sure that you cannot afford basic need? Why is it like that? If a Nigerian will come into your country and sell drugs to you every day, Why are your law enforcement are not doing anything about it? Are they taking bribe from Nigerians? Huh? How is it that at the end of the year, your country will lose up to how much? Even lose half of your budget, half of your yearly budget to foreigners that are coming to take your resources? How is it that you cannot do anything about it? How is it that your country will have gold, so much gold, and you're still suffering? How is it that your country will have oil, you're still suffering? Because this is no longer Nigeria. I've already accepted my fate, right? So let's talk about you. If you're going to say Nigerians are selling drugs to you, Nigerians are selling drugs to you, Nigerians are doing Olosho. What is Olosho? Prostitute. Nigeria, who is patronizing them? Who is patronizing? They're not patronizing themselves because it takes two to tango. You cannot ask yourself this thing now because your hypocrisy is up to the roof. Like, we cannot take it anymore. Now, it looks like these people that I keep saying, not like it looks like, you guys that keep saying this, it doesn't have any sense because you need to look at where is my problem? What is my problem really? How is it that I can, my neighbor or my brother or our citizens cannot afford their basic need? It cannot be Nigerians' fault. How is it that when they say unemployment rate, we will still get unemployment rate in my country? This is not the fault of Nigerians. Why is it that when they say there was, for example, 10 billion worth of gold that we cannot account for in this country? Why is it happening? Nigerians cannot hold accountable for that. Now, these are major issues. These are major issues. This is why you are leaving your country to go work another place. Remember that you cannot give the excuse that Nigerians are also doing it because we have already accepted our fate. And we are not the ones making policies for you. We are not the ones lobbying your politicians, just like I said before. So how is it now that you're having, for example, Congo, DR Congo, for as long as I can remember, Congo have been fighting war for as long as I can remember. And Congo has all the natural resources they need to be one of the first world countries. Everything that Congo has, all the developing country needs it. America needs it. China needs it. Every developing country needs everything that Congo has. Look at Congo. Nigeria is not the problem of Congo, right? Nigerians are the problem of Nigeria. I know that one. I accept it because now I cannot say everything that I'm saying in Nigeria is good because I already know that we are bad, right? You've told me that times that number. We are bad. But now the question is, why is your country still backwards? You are going to say, we are calling you out on the internet. We don't have light. Okay, yeah, we don't have light. Why do you not have light? Why do you not have security? Right? Why is it that there are human trafficking in your country? You are going to say Nigerians are doing this. Are Nigerians also the law enforcement there? Are Nigerians making policies for you there? This is my question. Make it make sense. You get? Now, I will call anybody because I would not like to come here and be calling you out, and not give you a chance to defend yourself. So what I do is I will invite somebody, a South African, come, let's have this debate. Come with your evidence, come with whatever. Now, some people, when they do podcast, they don't give a topic, but because of this is a major issue and we have to treat it, we will give topic. Tell the person, please come with your evidence because we have to include it on this video for others to see. Now, you will not say that I did not inform you in time. I'm not going to ambush you. You have to come, right? This is a 21st century now. The world is everything now is almost online. Now, everything, the numbers, They arrested this, that, this, whatever the numbers are in your country of Nigerians doing that. Bring it. Let me bring mine. Let me bring mine. I told my Ghanaian guest last time that Ghanaians hijacked government SUV. They came to Nigeria and stole government SUV. This is the highest of it all. It's like, to hell with them. We can take whatever we want. Now you're taking government SUV, forgetting that they can track it. This is like, we don't care. We can do whatever we want. So taking government SUV means that you've been doing this and you know how to smuggle it. And now another thing is, if you check online right now, you can easily type highest carjackers in Africa. Now, this is Africans stealing cars all over the world. Other people are doing it, but we're talking about Africa now. We're just talking about Africa. Just check online. You will find out that this small Ghana, I said small Ghana because I'm talking about number, 35 million compared to 200 million, right? This small population is doing more carjacking than the 200 million. You will see that these 60 million people are killing themselves. Now, I'm not talking about when it has to do with terrorists, because we know what is happening with terrorism in Africa. We know when it started. We know about who's sponsoring it. We know who is making sure that our country is destabilized. You can as well just make a basic research. You will find it. Instead of coming right now to type, let me just type because of this thing that he said. You get to fool yourself. You can just do a basic research. Who are the people that are sponsoring whoever, the terrorists you have in your country? We are in West Africa, the terrorists in Sahel. You will find, because my country have done investigation, your country have done investigation, even UAE have done investigation about what is going on in my country. So you can do the basic research. Now, when you look at murder rate in your country, apart from the terrorists, which somebody from outside the country is benefiting, so the country have to be destabilized. The murder rate in your country that is 60-something million, how is it higher than the murder rate in Nigeria that is 200 million? Ask yourself this question. How is the ritual rate in Ghana higher than Nigeria? How is the child prostitution in Ghana higher than Nigeria? Okay, the excuse now is going to be Nigerians are the people doing this. Nigerians are the people teaching our citizens how to do all these things. Are you saying your citizens do not have brain, self-control, they cannot think for themselves? Because if this is your argument, you're saying your citizens cannot think. So this cannot be your argument. You understand? If you check the highest child prostitution in Africa, you will not see Nigeria as number one. And according to the numbers, it's supposed to be. So why is not number one? How are you going to get more child prostitution in Ghana than Nigeria? How are you going to get child killing rituals in Ghana more than Nigeria? I'm hearing my host is saying that one of her story that she have experienced witchcraft here by a Ghanaian. It's also crazy stuff, right? These are just small people. I don't understand where they got it from. Now, they were making noise all over the internet about the Igbo king. Now, I also get to present about the Ghana king in Scotland. The guy said that it's fake news. Are you saying that the news I'm sharing right now is fake news, but the one that happened in Ghana is not fake news? Make it make sense. When it has to do with you, I formulated it. But when it has to do with me, it's legit. Okay? Now, during our conversation also, the guy said, which I'm going to play for you right now. He said, Cubana chief priest is a scam. It's a scammer or fraudster, according to his word. I asked him, do you have any proof? Yes, I did put a disclaimer, because if you come here and you don't have anything on news or whatever for us to put forward views to do, This is just, you listen to debates, so you have to clap back no matter what it is. Let me just throw it out there. When you say Nigeria bring prostitution in your country, now I am showing you. You guys can just go watch the one I posted a week ago. Now I'm showing you. Okay, look at it. I brought this thing in Wikipedia. I brought this thing from Interpol. I brought this thing, just make a basic research. You will see the news. You saying everything that I can show you right now, here, they are all lies. But the one you cannot show me, I should believe in it. You understand? So I get, but because, most of Nigerians, majority of Nigerians, or we Nigerians, we say, leave these guys. They don't have job, or they're just doing instead of them to go and work, they are doing something a baby or a lady can do. That is gossiping on the internet, tarnishing someone's image, just like every of you are doing right now. But we are addressing it because it has become too much. It's no longer one nation doing it. It's not two, it's not three. You get? They will say, why is everybody doing this? They are doing it because they are jealous. They cannot keep up. It's envy. That is why they are doing it. Okay? So Nigeria cannot be your problem when you cannot account for all your natural resources. Nigeria cannot be your problem. You should focus on your problem. We all have this common problem because we are Africans. Right now, you cannot blame that we are all backwards because of Africa. You cannot say West Africa is backwards because of Nigeria. You cannot say all Africa is backwards because of Nigeria. We are committing all these heinous crimes in your country. You get? You cannot say this. So if you cannot say this, can you please shut your mouth? Don't be trying to get a click with the name of Nigeria. Don't be demarcating us. It doesn't make any sense. It has actually started affecting most of our people, most of our guys, because yes, we are human beings. Some people cannot just stand on their ground and say, no, to hell with this. So for most of us that cannot do that, it is affecting them. It is affecting them. So you have to stop it. And so long as you continue to do it, I will continue to speak up for it. It does not matter the country you come from. If I see any video of your citizen saying trash about any Nigerian, I'm going to stand up for it. We're going to stand up for it. We're going to call you out. Whatever makes you have natural hatred, which I know that is not, but when it's fed in your head, when it's being fed to you for as long as it takes, you forget where the problem comes from. You forget who fed you that. Okay? I know that it did not come naturally. It did not come naturally. South Africans all of a sudden forgot what happened during the apartheid fight. Okay, let's leave that. They forgot, but which I know this is just this new generation, not the old one. But they are speaking up for it. They are the ones saying these things, this new generation. So we also have to address it. Everybody forgets what happened. Ghana must go, Ghana must go. Everybody knew Ghana must go, but they don't know who started it. So these are the things that we have to address. And we are going to address it. I see some videos they will post on TikTok. I saw these four Nigerians dressed like a woman trying to leave the airport. Now I did more diggings. I get to see that these guys are not Nigerians. Come on, man. You cannot continue this. You cannot continue this. You cannot be this lazy, because this is laziness. You will see that in Africa, Nigerians will be the least person doing this to you guys. This thing that you guys continue to do, Nigerians will be the least person doing it, but you continue to do it. Why? Why you cannot just see that we have two hands, just like these people have two hands? We have the same head. Can we just walk a little longer? Because it takes time for good things to come. How is it that we understand it more than you do? Walk a little longer, because I can also achieve this thing that he's achieving now. So I don't know if it's because you will see If there is problem in this place, these people are going to be the one to attack it first. Why do they always have this initiative to help somebody? Why is it that we are going always, when we are coming to say one of the best movies in Africa, we will always hear their name? Why is it when we're saying music, we always hear their name? When we're saying business, we always hear their name. When you're saying riches, we always hear their name, right? If you're thinking like that, that is, you're having lazy mentality, because you have to free your mind. You have to occupy your mind with what is necessary, uh, what is serious. You cannot feed your mind with hatred with Nigerian. I don't even want to talk with Nigerian. Why? You cannot have that in your mind. You cannot have that in your mind. A Nigerian naturally wants to mingle with every other nationality or every other African, but you cannot have that. I have this experience because I have gone on the street. I've asked questions. What is your experience with a Nigerian? I've heard their experience with a Nigerian. You can go back to my page wherever you're watching this video from. Just go back. You will see my interviews with so many nationalities, so many Africans here, telling me what their experiences are dealing with Nigerians. Okay? You ask, what is the best nationality you would like to do a business here? They will say a Nigerian. If you want to do this and you want to progress, who would you like to do that with? You will hear a Nigerian. Because if I understand it, and I know that is where your hatred is coming from, but it does not matter. So long as the only thing you have to speak about Nigerians are only negative things, we are going to come here to address it. And we are not going to take it lightly when we address it. Okay? So if this is your first time again coming across Vicinfluential, I ask you to subscribe. We are going to be doing this. Our videos make sense. It's engaging. We would like you to put your comments. If you have any experience with any Nigerian, drop it there. And don't think a Nigerian don't have any experience with your own citizen or with your nationality. So this is how world works, right? Yeah. So thank you, and see you next on Vicinfluential if this is your first time. And the regular viewers, keep on doing what you're doing. I appreciate you. I love you. We are growing this channel, this amazing journey. We're going through it together. See you.